with Andi Lynn, and I am here in Shreveport at Sunshine Health Mart. We're doing some product education for the new owners. We have new ownership, same great products, and one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about today is a question I get asked all the time, and that is, what's the difference between the Pure Elderberry Syrup and the Harvestberry Elderberry Syrup? What we have done is taken organic elderberry juice that preserves the whole fruit matrix, so you get all of the active and medicinal parts of the elderberry, along with organic honey. And we bottle this preservative free. So it's only 2 ingredients, and we don't put anything in our food that isn't food, okay? You're getting 500 milligrams of elderberry in every spoonful of this bottle. We worked really hard to come up with a formula that tastes good and that does what it needs to do inside your body, and we calculated it down to the berry. So there are almost 250 berries equivalent in every single spoonful that you serve. So you serve this to your family, you know you're getting hundreds of berries in every single spoonful. That's what the Pure Elderberry Syrup is. And we do recommend that this does show it will affect your immune system by keeping it active and responding, okay? Your innate immune system responds to any type of a foreign pathogen within 4 hours of the initial exposure. And the innate immune system really isn't that like specifically targeted at one certain aspect. It's an all over type of resistance, and it responds right away. Our bodies were designed super amazing, and what we're doing with herbs is giving it support so that it can act in the way that we want it to act, and that we can fill the way that we want to fill. We want to be able to show up wherever life invites us, and we're going to use herbs to support our immune system in that, okay? So if you can do this, this is going to keep your immune system targeted and active by increasing anthocyanins, polyphenols that tell cytokines in your immune system to ramp up and multiply. Your cytokines in your immune system are like the big sister boss that tell the other parts of the immune system where to go and what to do. So cytokines are like, you go here, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, okay? So the synergy of that is keep the elderberry on board on the daily, allow your innate immune system to have as much cytokine activity as it can, and respond right away to any type of foreign pathogen that comes in. That's your Pure Elderberry Syrup. Now, seasonally, we decide to kick it up a notch, kind of like Emerald, but different, but the same, okay? And we make a Harvestberry. This has the same amount of elderberry, the same amount of honey that is in here. It has added seasonal ingredients. And the seasonal ingredients here are specifically because 2 reasons. One, our bodies start to get stressed out and run down in the fall. In the summertime, it's easy breezy, everybody's on vacation, there's less stress. We're in the sunshine, we're getting all this vitamin D, we're eating all kinds of fresh fruits and vegetables, because if you're lucky like me and you have people around you that are growing things in their garden, or you're growing your own things in your garden, you're eating fresh fruits and vegetables. That's what's going on in the summer. And subsequently, you don't see a lot of colds and flus and viruses and the other kinds of things like that passed around in the summer. We see it in the winter. We go from summer to fall. All of a sudden we do this big change where we go back to school. We have to start getting up earlier. The kids have their soccer practices or dance practices. You start having your meetings. Everything starts to ramp up in the fall. We get busy, we get tired, and then we end up getting sick. So this has eleuthero, which is an adaptogen. It supports the adrenals. And Rosemary Gladstar has said that eleuthero supports your body's resistance against stressors, be they physical stressors, mental stressors, or emotional stressors. We're whole beings. We don't just have one specific thing going on. But eleuthero is an adaptogen that supports the adrenals, that helps your body stay strong and resilient against these stressors. It's a root, and we put it in the fall, the Pure Elderberry Syrup. We also put echinacea. We use the whole plant. We use the Agastifolia variety and the purpura variety of echinacea. The common sense approach to herbalism is that you harvest echinacea in the fall. If you are growing echinacea in your yard and you want to propagate, move it to some other flower bed, or you want to divide it and spread it out, you do that in the fall. You will also go ahead and cut it back in the fall and then allow for better blooms the following year. So this is the perfect time to use echinacea. Echinacea encourages your body to increase an action called phagocytosis. 50-cent word. Phagocytosis means to devour. So echinacea acts like an astringent. It goes in, clears free radicals. It really supports lung health. If you're somebody that deals with a lot of respiratory weakness, or you feel like you're exposed to and you're coming down with things that affect your respiratory system, keep echinacea on board, and it increases phagocytes, which devour free radicals, and they go in and kind of scrub up and push things into the lymphatic system, and then it'll move lymph through the lymphatic system, which is kind of like your dump. It gets rid of excess, it gets rid of cellular waste. So this is the difference between Pure and Harvest. This is like an on the daily, affect your innate immune system, give your immune system that first kind of initial strength and kick to go out and respond with cytokines. This is added along with the cytokine response. You're going to get the phagocytosis and the stress support in the harvest berry. And the harvest berry will be available usually until sometime in the 1st of December, and then we'll change to another seasonal blend. So if you guys have any questions about Andi Lynn's, about our products, our company, anything like that, reach out to me or stop in at Sunshine Health Mart, ask questions. We would love to give you a sample and let you see that healthy tastes delicious when you drink Andi Lynn's.